Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's the 1st of December today. I can't believe it's the 1st of December already, 11 months now into the year, and I'm doing my crypto investment and mining profits video for November 2018. And let's start by taking a quick glance at the market. So obviously market cap up here around 136 billion today. It's up, quite a few billion from yesterday, day to day. Very, very volatile at the moment, but obviously, the big kind of news over the last month has been the massive pullback in prices. So Bitcoin was around the sort of $6,000, it's been sort of $6,000 to $6,500 for quite a few months, probably about 3 or 4 months. And then we had a really big kind of pullback this last month. It's lost probably about a third of its value. All the other big coins are down similar amounts, if not more. Obviously, we had the Bitcoin Cash hard fork split into Bitcoin Cash ABC and Bitcoin Cash SV. So that happened this last month, which was not, I don't think, kind of a great advert for cryptocurrency in general. I don't think hard forks in general are very good kind of advert for people outside of the cryptocurrency community. Obviously, if you're inside it, you get the additional coins if you're holding them. But apart from that, I think it was quite a contentious and quite an unpleasant kind of a period certainly for Bitcoin Cash. Ironically, almost a year to the day after it had gone through exactly the same thing, splitting off from Bitcoin. The other big changes the big kind of news this week, XRP taking over from Ethereum and well above in market cap now. And then the last few days, Stellar taking over from Bitcoin Cash in the 4th position. Now, I'll jump over and look at the portfolios now. So we'll start with the investment portfolio as always. So just grab that. So obviously you can see here, this is a monthly return. Now, I grabbed the figures at midnight at the end of the month. So that was when we were in this little dip here. So the figures here, are a little bit better than the ones I will report later because we've obviously had this little pullback this morning. But no massive changes. I suppose the only thing is I've just started in the last few days buying back in. So I'd had months and months without really any kind of purchases at all. So if we scroll down towards the bottom, you can see here I bought 50 crypto back in June to lock up for one of their crypto.com debit cards. It still hasn't come through. They've been released in some areas but not in the EU yet. And then in Smartcash, I bought some Smartcash to do a smart node setup video, but I haven't been buying into anything. And then a couple of days ago, I bought back in, so I bought £1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I think we're now at the kind of levels where I feel kind of confident at buying back in. I'm not putting everything in at once. I might do a video, if people are interested, I might do a video about my kind of strategy, what I'm going to be investing in, the coins I'm liking going forward. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in that. If not, I might just kind of keep you abreast on these monthly update videos. But as you can see there, yeah, so I bought £1,000 a couple of days ago. It's down a few percent. Probably half of that is probably the purchase cost actually of it. But yeah, basically where it was when I kind of bought it. But I'm now in this kind of position now where I'm not saying the market's not going to drop further, but I'm going to start sort of pound cost averaging, dollar cost averaging, whatever you want to call it, into the market. There are a few coins that I really want to kind of pick up that I think will do well when the market starts picking up. So there's a few positions now I'm trying to kind of get into, and I will be continue to do that over the next, I think, few months really, until the market starts to kind of pull up. So down a big chunk. I'll go through the actual kind of figures, but obviously you can see here we had this pullback kind of mid-month, about halfway, yeah, exactly mid-month, then another big kind of pullback, and we had a little bit of a kind of climb back to there, but we're down massively from where we were a month ago. And same story really for the mining portfolio. So as you can see, we were running along quite evenly until mid-month. We had the initial pullback, another big kind of pullback. This hasn't gone because of the makeup of the portfolio, haven't really risen back above these kind of levels. We had a little bit worse dip last week, but we've pulled back from that. But yeah, trickling along really at these kind of low levels. No big changes. I did buy some Cardano yesterday. It's one of the coins I'm looking to get into. I didn't buy with cash, but I just exchanged a little bit of Bitcoin for Cardano yesterday. Apart from that, it's just the coins which I'm mining and staking. Almost nothing on the mining side, mainly on the staking side. So let's jump over and have a look at those figures. And as you can see, so starting with the investment portfolio, the acquisition cost gone up by 1,000 because of that £1,000 of Bitcoin I booked 2 days ago. Holdings as of midnight last night, £4,337. So that's a loss over the entire period of £6,261, down over £2,500, £2,666 from last month. So a big pullback last month. We were around the sort of 6,000 mark. I think just under last month, so big pullback from there. And then in the mining portfolio, a similar thing, down almost 10,000 at midnight. As of this morning, it's only down about 8,000, but that's the the variation we're seeing. Big swings day to day, sort of 5-10% swings up and down. But yeah, holdings down to 13,500 now, down, as I said, almost $10,000 from last month. So really big kind of losses. And let's take a look at what I mined and staked over the last month. So as you can see, basically nothing on the mining side now. I'm still mining burst. I still have my burst hard disks running. I mined, what was it, 1100 burst worth $7.39. Electroneum, I'm not using that. I had the wallet that kind of airdrops coins running on my phone. It kept on crashing and I just switched it off. But one payment from, must have been right at the beginning of the month, came in. So it was 10 coins worth 9 cents. And Golem, so really good stuff on Golem. I might do a follow-up video soon on that. One of my most popular videos is how to become a provider, how to, lease your CPU kind of power, and now GPU. If you have a Linux machine, you can use NVIDIA GPUs now as well, but how to kind of lease that out. So the nice thing about the latest versions of Golem, so we had version 0.18.1 last month, and then that updated to version 0.18.2, I think it is, we're now on. But what we're seeing is not just payouts for the new jobs that are coming in, but we're seeing payouts for the jobs that had been waiting around for months and months and months. So a lot of those jobs have now been kind of paid out. I haven't gone through the full things. I am due another update before Christmas, so I will do an update with the latest kind of figures of the jobs that I've received, how much Golem I should have received, how much has been paid out. But they seem to have addressed the payment issues, so it's now a project that if you are interested in kind of mining, if you've got a machine that's got some CPU cycles available, set up the Golem, set up as a Golem provider. It seems to be working very well now. There aren't that many jobs. It's only Blender jobs still, but as it gets more and more popular, hopefully we'll get more and more jobs in, and it will get even more kind of Golem. But a lot of the previous months worth of Golem was paid out this month. So 341.94 Golem worth $29.50. And then over here on the staking and masternode side, only change here at the bottom, Helix. So I've got one masternode and some coins I'm staking. But started from the top of the list, NAV 15.85 NAV worth $3.38. 620 Syndicate worth $25.99. Now Syndicate, there was wallet upgrades for both local wallets and for masternodes, and ever since that happened, which was about a week, 10 days ago now, I've been receiving larger amounts of kind of rewards, or more frequent rewards, because I think a lot of people still haven't updated their wallets to the latest versions, possibly don't know that that has happened. Neutron, 47.5 coins worth 67 cents. 1.45 Neo gas, that's gas which stakes with Neo, $5.82. 2,000 Beancash, just 2 stakes this month. Haven't had a stake for over 2 weeks now with the Beancash local wallet. That's worth $4.78. 650 Smartcash worth $11.57. 9,742 Linda worth $8.57. Just over 200 Akroma worth $10.35. That's one masternode Akroma, so it continues to plod along pretty nicely. 1.43 PIVX worth $1.46. 24.69 Shard worth $1.21. And finally at the bottom there, Helix, 1,345 Helix worth $7.69. Now that's a total this month of $118.47, which is up probably about I think $10, $15 on last month's figures, largely driven by the Golem payments coming in. So yeah, as I said, a big chunk of those. I think I got 200 odd Golem overnight a few days ago, so that was quite positive. Jumping back to the kind of markets quickly before we end up, so you can see here there's a lot of coins here that I'm quite interested in getting scaled into. I own a chunk of these, or some coins within the kind of top 20 here. So I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar, a little bit of Litecoin. I've now got a tiny bit of Cardano, not a lot. That's really it. I'm not interested in Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, but there are other coins, even stuff like XRP. So I'm not a fan of XRP. I don't like it as a project, but I think there's potentially large profits to be made in the next kind of bull market. I think possibly the same about EOS. Again, I do not like EOS as a project, but I think there's possibly big gains to be made. Cardano is a project I do really like. Looking to scale into that a little bit more. So there's a few here that, you know, I'm looking now that the price has gone down, the market's gone down so much, to start looking to kind of scale into. And as I said, I'm not going to put it all in at once, but I'm probably continue to put 1,000 a week, something like that at the moment in, you know, and just see if the market continues to go down, then I'll get a few more during those kind of periods, but I'm just dollar cost averaging in at this moment. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I can't believe it's December already. Who knows what will happen this month, whether we'll start to see a move back in the kind of markets. It'll be interesting to see whether things stabilize where they are, whether we see another dip indeed. But let me know your thoughts below, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.